Yeah.
Hello, my name is Stephen Montero Brown, and I'll be talking with you all about stress. Imagine waking up late for work and you only have 10 minutes to get ready. Finally, get dressed and everything, you walk out of your house, you get in your car, and your car does not start. You give it a few turns of the key, everything starts up, and you're now on your way. 5 minutes into your commute, and you run into bumper to bumper traffic. All of these situations stack up and negatively impact your body, mood, and behavior. Stress just like this, or experiences just like this, happen to everyone on a day to day basis. And these situations affect people differently. There are plenty of ways to cause stress, but there are three major types that I'd like to talk about today. The first being money and finances. In a 2017 study or survey done by CNBC, nearly 48% of Americans stated their expenses are equal to or greater than their income. Adding to this, in the same study, a quarter of Americans said usually they run out of money between paychecks. This obviously can cause great amount of stress. The second most common source of stress is work and school. Work-related stress occurs or is due to working long hours, having a heavy workload, and trying to get in tight deadlines, worrying about job security, possibly dealing with discrimination, and having a lack of interest in what you do. Along with that, too many people work a lot of hours and don't get paid enough money. Um, Additionally, people work multiple jobs and don't get proper rest. The third most common source of stress is relationships. According to Bustle.com, the five most common sources of relationship stress are infidelity, abusive relationships, having children, working opposite schedules, and having problems in the bedroom. Other common sources of stress are moving, illness, going through a traumatic event like a car accident or having death in the family, and ironically, divorce and getting married. All of these sources of stress affect people in various ways. Not everyone reacts the same way, but there are some signs that a person may be stressed. Let's first talk about what the body goes through in a stressful situation. When you're stressed, your body goes into, or your mind goes into a fight or flight state. In this situation, your body gets ready to avoid threats or danger and releases cortisol into the bloodstream. Cortisol is otherwise known as the stress hormone. This hormone actually helps us sharpen our senses and makes us think a little faster and react faster in a dangerous situation. This was very useful in our caveman days, but now we no longer really live in the jungle, and our day-to-day stress is usually caused by something small like losing our car keys. The issue is our brain can't really differentiate between these two different types of stress and reacts the exact same way. Because of this, we are impacted negatively both short-term and long-term. Some of the short-term effects that stress has on our body are feeling worried and being nervous or unable to switch off and relax. Our heartbeat gets a little harder and faster just to pump blood to our major muscles. Breathing quickens and sends more oxygen around the body. Some people say that they get tummy aches or tummy distress because of the cortisol. Our skin becomes a little more sensitive and oily. Problems could arise in the bedroom once again. And our muscles tighten up and prepare to make a run for it or fight. If you experience any of these short-term effects over a long period of time, you may run into some of these long-term effects, which are tension headaches, migraines, mental health problems, serious heart problems, trouble breathing or hyperventilation. Skin and hair may become affected, causing acne or hair loss. You are at an increased risk of type 2 diabetes and men and women experience fertility problems. Now, these are just the body's effects, and there are also effects with your mood. Changes such as lack of motivation and focus, being irritable or angry, and becoming sad and overall depressed. And sometimes you may see changes in your behavior, like overeating, misusing drugs or alcohol, and becoming socially withdrawn. Luckily, there are some awesome and very easy ways to keep stress at bay. This would include getting regular exercise, spending time with friends and family, getting proper sleep, making time for your hobbies, avoiding tobacco and alcohol use, limit your caffeine consumption, and practicing relaxation techniques such as meditation, yoga, and possibly getting a massage. The goal really is to actively manage your stress. Watching TV, playing video games, and going online seem like relaxing activities, but actually over time can increase your stress. It's vitally important to give your brain a break from the mundane tasks of everyday life and do something that you enjoy. In conclusion, every day people experience stress. These stressors affect us immediately and can have a negative impact on our body and mind over a long period of time. The easiest way to identify stress is by observing a person's behavior and their mood. If you notice any of these changes that we've mentioned today in yourself or others, just remember to actively find ways to relax and don't just sit in front of the TV. My name is Stefan Montero Brown, and thank you for watching.